Hey yo, welcome back to the top. The name is Gearhart and the game is Pokemon, and as you can see, it's time. The Seattle Staraptors season begins today. Sorry for the lighting. My webcam and other equipment still isn't here yet, but that's beside the point. We are facing Hardy, Tack, and the Miami Dolfinneons, and if you don't know him, first of all, check out his channel. He is, well, you probably know him more than me, but if you don't, hi there. Anyways, so we're gonna go. I'm just gonna quickly go over the team. If you want to know the full team in depth, there is a team builder. I will try to link in the description. But we have, you're probably just seeing green lines, but I'll just say it right now: Kinki, the Registeel, Lakshmi, the Mega Lopunny, Samael, the Mega Kraken, the Tentacruel, Parvati, the Clefable, Saturnus, the Victini. So we're gonna go ahead and see what he's bringing. I have my PK Hexing 3DS right now, camera on, so then I can do this. Oh, wow. You just heard me take that picture. So now I have to view photos. Man, this is unconventional. This is so unconventional. Graffiti, yes, graffiti. Graffiti, graffiti, graffiti. Alright, so we see Nidoking, Hitmontop, Weavile, Sylveon, Rotom Wash, and Dragonite. I knew Nidoking was coming, but no Mega Medicham! That makes me so happy, you don't even realize. With that, ooh, he could lead off. You know what? Withdraw. I was gonna say, oh, with that, I can just go up and set up my Stealth Darks right away! No, I want to get off my... I want to get off my stupid... I have to get off my stupid fake out first, because what if he leads with the Nidoking? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. And I don't want to deal with that. And he's taking his time, really. I have my damage calcs ready. I have my 3DS down here with his team right below the screen. Hopefully the battery lasts this long. Hopefully this is not a long battle. But the hype is with me. If you don't already know this, I'm using Music 1 because this week 1. And I've already put on deodorant because for some reason I sweat during these battles. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. So Hardy, here we go. Hype. Ah! Moon the Nidoking. I am so happy that I did that. Because had I led with Registeel, that would have been a big problem. But what? If he's Scarfed? No one knows. We're just going to go for the quick fake out. We're going to see if he goes into the Hitmontop. But I really need to go for the fake out. Honestly, that's what I gotta do. I'm just glad that Mega Medicham is not here. That's just a load off my shoulders. Registeel can deal with the Sylveon pretty well, unless he has Wish Protect, honestly. Because then, that might be a problem. I hope I can paralyze some things. That will be key, but I just need to play very safe with my offensive on, especially Clefable. Clefable is very necessary for this match. That's what I have to do. Because without Clefable, there we go, he's going into Hitmontop. But without Clefable, basically the match falls apart. And his Hitmontop, shout out to Old Man Top. But Hitmontop's Intimidate, so that's fair game. That's fair game. That's fair game. We're going to get off a fake out, though. That's going to be very nice. If he packs Bullet Punch, well, that's fine, because he's not Technician. I know that. But we're going to go ahead and grab this fake out. And that's going to do a little bit. Buddy shows the leftovers. At least it's not Rocky Helmet. That would have been very troublesome, but I'm expecting the Mach Punch. I'm going to go right into... What was I going to go into? Parvati. That's what I was going to go into. I don't know what he has for me, but... And hold on. He only has one thing to set up rocks. That's the Nidoking. While I'm waiting, I'm just going to concentrate on what I'm thinking. Because the only thing that's going to set up rocks is the Nidoking, so he might or might not have rocks. That'll be great, because Yanmega gets a free switch in. The one thing is, I haven't figured out this item on his Hitmontop, though. Oh, wait, that's the leftovers. At least, so that means Yanmega can do something. Here comes the Mach Punch. This is going to be fine and dandy. But at this point, there's not a reason for me to not use Knockoff. I had Knockoff. I didn't say this in the team builder, but I had Knockoff for the Porygon too. And I actually have 4 IVs, so I have enough speed to outspeed a min speed, or rather a defensive Porygon 2. So honestly, there's no reason not to just go for the Knockoff. Knock off any item. He won't be expecting it, especially if he goes into the Nidoking. If he goes into the Nidoking, and then I knock off his item, and it's a Life Orb or a Choice Scarf, that's incredible. That's going to be great, because then I know he doesn't have a Life Orb, so then I can deal with this. And like always, my feet are getting cold. I mean, it's August. It was pretty warm. Well, no, it wasn't pretty warm today. It wasn't that warm today, honestly. But still, maybe I should close my window. So he's actually going to withdraw. Perfect. Going to Nidoking. I want to see Nidoking. Washington. That's going to be this thing. So I'm going to knock off his item. That might be the leftovers. There's the light clay. So, ooh. I see. I see you. I see you. You're going to try to set up those screens. You were. If you want to set up screens, that's fine. Honestly. I'll just go into Kid and Key right here. Hopefully you don't Volt Switch. If you do Volt Switch, I know this thing has light clay though. Actually, I'm gonna set this up. Can I write on this? Yeah, I can. I should be able to. Let's go blue or black. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of hard. I'm gonna switch out of Priority into Kin Key. The Registeel, because Registeel takes tons of hits. And there's the Reflect. Great. Honestly, he can go for the Reflect all he wants. And if he wants to go into his thing, well, that's fine. I'm setting up rocks. He'll have to force the Rapid Spin. I'm forcing the Rapid Spin, so that gives me a free turn to go into anything, pretty much. I'll just have to play very carefully, honestly. He's going to go for the Light Screen. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything else to him right now. But those are going to last 5 turns, honestly. I'm going to set up rocks, force a Rapid Spin, unless he doesn't want to go for Rapid Spin. And now, he might switch out, honestly. But would he go out into the... I'm going to go for the Seismic Toss. I have to. Goes for the Pain Split, which is rather odd and rather interesting. Very interesting, because I'm just going to go for the Seismic Toss. Okay, so his moveset is clearly the screens, the... what was it? It was screens, Volt Switch, and Pain Split. So that's going to be great. No Will-O-Wisp, which is actually a huge relief on my part, honestly. Seismic Toss. I'm just going to... should I Seismic Toss? Is he just going to keep Pain Splitting? And I don't like that. I'm trying to burn these screen turns, so I'm going to go for another Seismic Toss. He's going to go for another Pain Split. Interesting. Very interesting. And honestly, it's going to be fine. As I'm just going to go for another Seismic Toss. And... then what do I do after that? Because he's just going to keep Pain Splitting. I'm just trying to stall out his... I'm trying to stall out his turns of... whatchamacallit? Of screens. If I can just get rid of those, that would be great. And I hope he goes into his Nidoking right now. Because if he goes into his Nidoking, that's going to be fine and dandy. I have rest on this thing, so I can just go ahead and deal with it. He's going to withdraw. Go into Nidoking. Please go into Nidoking. Go into Nidoking, because I can get damage. No, Hitmontop. Awesome. Awesome. But I have clear body, though. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue Seismic Tossing. This thing has no recovery. That looks disturbing. But outside of his leftovers, this thing gets no recovery. Now the question is, this thing has to be physically defensive. Has to be. Registeel, we're going to go Kin Key versus a Hitmontop. Yeah, don't use Hitmonchan. I know that. I'm not using Hitmonchan. Battle Calc. But we're going to go defensive Rapid Spin. What are we looking at? Close Combat does too much. I don't know his Fighting Stab move, but I'm assuming Close Combat. But what are the odds that he goes into that, though? He has to. So then he just goes back into Washington again. I have an idea. Who outspeeds? Clefable, Priority, versus Rotom Wash. Double special tank, sure. 81 versus 106, so he does outspeed. Because he can just get his stuff back up. He's going to go for the Rapid Spin, I know that. You know what? Why not? I'd say why not. If he goes for... does he go for Earthquake, though? That's the problem. I have to go into Priority. I have to. This is the only thing I can do. It sucks! Because I wanted to go into... I wanted to go into Victini. There's the Earthquake. That's why I didn't want to go into Victini. Exactly why. I wanted to scout out his moveset. before I wanted to do anything. I couldn't do anything else. But this gives me an opportunity to go for the Moonblast. And there's a light screen, which is going to be great, because now, be my guest, man. Be my guest. Go for the Rapid Spin. If you do that, you're going to go down, and it's not a good idea. You don't want to do that. But among that, it's very orange in this room. In fact, hang on a second. See, the reason why I don't like that thing is because when I jostle it, it messes up. I'm going to turn this on, honestly. It's better. Down goes the Hitmontop. I need more socks. Pardon me. Woo! Rotom Wash! Oh, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, please! Special attack falls. This is gonna be a problem. Where's my other sock? I'm sorry, it makes my feet cold. Ah! What can I do here, though? My feet are cold. What can I do here, though? This is not looking good. Actually, it is, but he's gonna go for Pain Split. That's the problem. It is, but he's gonna go for Pain Split. I can see it coming from a mile away. I knocked off this thing. I think we go for Moonlight, honestly. I'm gonna go for Moonlight. I'm gonna go for Pain Split. And that's gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna let him Pain Split, and it's gonna be super annoying. That's why I'm gonna have to Moonlight here. And then heal myself back up. I'm going to heal myself back up. Honestly, I think this lighting is better. Let me know which is better, just in case if my equipment doesn't arrive. Because I had a much better webcam on the way, but I'm just going to have to use the webcam that I always use. But what can I go into? Would he Pain Split again? I have Drain Punch on Lakshmi. But do I do that, though? Do I still have it up? Yep, I do. Mega Lopunny! What are you looking at? Hydro Pump is holy moly. Oh, wait, that's why, because I'm not... This thing is not specially defensive. I can clearly tell you that much, for sure. I'm going to assume Bold. But that still does too much. Crud. Because I can't do anything else. I'm just going to Moonblast again, honestly. There's the light screen. But didn't he lose... Oh, he lost special attack. That's what it did. Oh, wait a minute. Then why don't I go into... That's a good idea, honestly. That's a good idea. Because this special attack is down. So if he has Volt Switch, this thing isn't going to do that much, and I outspeed anything. Plus, I can find out what his... What's it called? I can find out what his Choice Scarfer is. If he goes for Volt Switch, at least. If he does. There's the Pain Split. That's perfect. Because he's going to get a little bit more back, but he's not going to get too much, and I'm not going to lose that much either. He didn't get the Reflect up. I have no reason not to just straight up go for Return here. I'm just going to go straight for Return. And that will hurt any day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, today, which is Friday. It's going to hurt, pretty much. But either way, he has no choice. I just got an okay switch into my Mega Lopunny. And he has no Reflect up. He got the light screen up, and pretty much something's going to take a huge chunk of damage, and it's not going to be pretty. I mean, Mega Lopunny is, of course, that's what I mean, but it's not going to be pretty for Hardy, is what I'm trying to say. You could say it's going to be hard for him. If I don't have the drum thing, the drum sound effect in there, then I'm bad. Probably because I couldn't find it, or I forgot. But this is going to be a long match. Already 10 minutes, still, or at least 12, in the battle. Oh, he's going to stay in. Maybe he was calculating if he could live that, and he can. Goes to the Pain Split. He's going to hurt a little bit more. A little bit more. But now, I'm just going to go for Drain Punch to get some HP back. If he's expecting high jump kick, he's got another thing coming. This thing is max defense, I know. But does that mean his... He thinks he's whittling my Mega Lopunny down. Honestly, I'm not. He's not. What he's actually... He doesn't know that I tend to run Drain Punch a lot. Over high jump kick. Excuse me. Ugh. Ow. Sorry. Sorry about that. It's just that I think my voice is starting to go. Usually, when I kind of lose my lower octave, that's when I've been talking too long, at least. That's why. Because he's taking a very long time to pick his moves. Honestly, I believe we were around 10 turns, maybe 15. Because I'm just going to go for Drain Punch here. It shouldn't get a knockout, but it should give me enough HP that it's just going to be a massive... Okay, he goes for Reflect. So I got more HP back. Now I go for Return. I could see Hitmontop. I could really see Hitmontop. But if I can get this Rotom Wash out of here, I can just say goodbye to screens. I do not want screens up. Especially when he could have Calm Mind Sylveon. He could have... He obviously has Dragon Dancing Dragonite. I'm not stupid. But at least I got the rocks up and he hasn't spun them away. I'd imagine he's going to try to spin them away. I would say before the Dragonite. He wants to spin the rocks out before the Dragonite goes down. Honestly, that's what I see. That's what I see. He's going to withdraw. Probably going to go into Hitmontop. Actually goes into Navi. That's the Sylveon. And I'm just going to go straight into... Honestly, I don't see a reason not to. This still should hurt... Wow. Never mind. Why does that do so little? It's going to Reflect. Did I... Something is not right here. Something is not right here. Sylveon. That was a return. I could have sworn that my... Huh? I'm so confused right now. Reflect. It's behind a Reflect. Return. That's about right. In a Reflect. Yeah, that's right, actually. Ugh. That sucks. I have no other choice but to go into Kin Key right now, and then get off a... What would I call it, though? I would get off a Thunder Wave. Honestly, I need to slow something down, and I need to switch out. So I'm going to go right into Kin Key here. Sorry about my commentary, I'm just trying to concentrate. Normally, I'm not. So he's actually going to go for Wish, which is going to be interesting. And we're going to see if he's going to have Protect. Because if he has Protect... And he actually might switch out into his Rotom. So actually, I have no reason not to go for Seismic Toss here. It doesn't really do anything. Honestly, it doesn't really, but I can't let him go into his... I can't let him go into his Rotom freely. So he's going to go into Moon. That's the Nidoking. And this is where things set up to play. So I'm just going to go for Seismic Toss here. But what he doesn't know is, I am Air Balloon on my Tentacruel. So there's the Wish. Unfortunately, that's going to bring it right back up. And this is kind of what I was waiting for. I want him to go for Earth Power. And if he goes for Thunderbolt... Does he? Would he have Thunderbolt, though? I have to go into Kraken. That's my only switch-in right now. Because I have my Air Balloon. Because of my Air Balloon, that's my only switch-in right now. And I've played it out a bunch of times. Nidoking's such a problem. I need to worry about that, though. This is going to be a long match, honestly. Nobody has budged yet. Nobody has budged at all, man. Ugh. It's not good. It's just one of those battles where once one thing starts to crumble, it all falls down. And whoever falls first is going to go back. So he's going to go for the Rock Slide instead. It's going to break my balloon, but that's a physical one. That is a physical. Which is kind of good to know. Kind of not. Because now I can't switch into anything. And he can just... So it's a physical, not a special. Or it could be mixed. Which is a problem. He was predicting the Yanmega, honestly. I have to think that. See, that's what somebody when I was practicing did too. The question is, he has to be special. I outspeed? Get the burn. Nope. And it is physical. I can't believe I outsped. That's whack! He's rivalry. He's rivalry. Why is he rivalry? I am so confused right now. He's rivalry. This is not a good time to go into something else. Honestly, don't I just go into Saturnus here? What was his team again? He's gonna have Ice Shard. That's incredible. How did I outspeed? How did I outspeed this Nidoking? I'm so confused right now. I didn't have any speed investment. So how in the world did I outspeed this thing? I'm running out of time, though. Do I just go into... Because he'll just go into something else. Honestly, I have no reason not to go into Saturnus. Really? Because I can just fire off a V-Crate and it's going to hurt. Theoretically, what is actually a better option? Because he'd probably go into Rotom. I don't think a U-turn will knock him out, though. Because he's running max HP. So do I just go for V-Crate or Zen Headbutt? I'm going to go for Zen Headbutt, honestly. Well, then he might know that. I have to go for V-Crate. I need to hammer something super hard. The Reflect should be gone. Hitmontop. I should have gone for Zen Headbutt. So close. So close. There's the Intimidate. If I just went for the Zen Headbutt like I should have. Man. Theoretically, actually. That is gonna knock out the Hitmontop, so rocks are up to stay, which means Dragonite cannot have its multi-scale unless it has Roost. Oh, yes. The question is, something has to outspeed now. I had enough speed to outspeed the Weavile. I had enough speed to outspeed the Weavile, which means I need to get out of here. But now, I can just wipe off the Weavile. Let's go red, please. Weavile is gone. Wait, why'd I just do that? No. Hitmontop is gone. Need to mark that down. We're going to see what he's going to go into. Honestly, I could see Weavile. I could see Weavile. Weavile is his only choice because he doesn't outspeed the... He doesn't outspeed the Nidoking. Or, Nidoking doesn't outspeed Victini. He's going to go into Washington, which is rather odd. But why would he do that? He doesn't know I'm Scarfed, though. I'm trying to think. I have to check. I have to check so fast right now. Rotom Wash, Physical Defense, Pivot versus Victini Saturnus. And we're going to see that V-Create does pretty much enough. I don't know what he's thinking. I'm just going to click V-Create again. I'm Scarfed. This should knock it out, honestly, from here. And Washington... The Washington... I don't know why... Obviously, that's probably Washington because it's a washing machine. I wonder if that's a reference to the state of Washington. Probably not, but Rotom goes down, this is awesome. I don't know. Did he not think I was Scarfed? Because I have enough speed to outspeed the Weavile, honestly. Victini picking up 2 knockouts so far. And we're going to see what he's going to go into. Why isn't he going into Weavile? He would have outsped me. I'm so confused right now. Why would he go into his Rotom when Weavile is right there? This is Weavile. It has to be. There is the Weavile. The problem is... do I have enough... Yes, I do. Max HP. I have full HP on the Clefable. So we're going to see what he's going to go for. Probably knocking off my... I think he's going to knock off my... not leftovers. No, he actually is Fake Out. Oh, I see what he is. I see exactly what he is. He's Pickpocket. He's Pickpocket. I know he's Pickpocket, because why else would he do that? That's the only reason that he does that. So I have no reason not to go for Moonblast right now. Because he's going to try to steal my leftovers. I immediately thought that out. In fact, I forgot to scratch off this Rotom. Scratching off the Rotom. Alright, so we're going to see what he's going to go into. Probably the Sylveon. Yep, Sylveon's here. And that Nidoking's still bugging me, honestly. I am going to go for the Moonblast. It is neutral, which is going to be fine and dandy, but it's not going to do too much. I'm going to get my leftovers, actually, first. Do we actually speed tie? I think we do. We do, but I am faster, which means this is going to be interesting. But I can't do anything. That's the problem. I have to go back into King Key, honestly. If he wants to set up the Wish, that's fine. He's probably going to be able to Wish pass it into his Nidoking, which is a big problem. It's a very big problem. There's the Wish. The question is, his Nidoking's probably going to live, though. That's the problem. The question is, do I go for Seismic Toss, or do I switch it in? This is going to be challenging, because he could either go for Protect. But wait a minute. Let's just do that. Let's just switch in Victini. There's no reason why I shouldn't. Because I resist the... Honestly. Oh, he stayed in. He stayed in and went for Protect. No, he went for Calm Mind. I am so glad I switched into this thing. I am so glad. Either way, I could resist Calm Minds all day. He's going to get the Wish back, which is going to be a little bit unfortunate. But honestly, at this point, this is not going to knock it out, though, unfortunately. Sylveon, Calm Mind. I wouldn't say he's Baton Pass. Sylveon, please. I just want the Special Attacker, please. That's all I'm looking for. Special Attacker, Modest, please, Modest. I need the Modest. V-Create, he's max HP. V-Create's not doing at all much. I have to say this, but I have to U-turn. It's not going to do very much, honestly. I thought he was going to pull a switch into it, honestly. But what do I do with Clefable, though? Clefable, Parvati, he's going to have Hyper Voice, and that does way too much. I have to paralyze this thing super fast. I have to. That's all that Registeel does, honestly. He is going to go for the Wish. I'm going to get this Paralyze up right now. I have to paralyze him so fast. It ain't even funny. It's really not funny. So he has Wish. He has Calm Mind. I'm wondering what he has after that. I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave right now to slow this thing down. Goes for the Calm Mind again. Goes for the Calm Mind again. I'm wondering if he's max defense. I don't know. I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave. Hope to get some paralysis. There's the Thunder Wave. Alright, paralysis. Help me. Help me. Slow me down. We're going to see what you can do in slow motion, Sylveon. We're going to see what you can do. As I'm just going to go for... This is going to be challenging. Honestly, though, his 3 remaining Pokemon are physical attackers. So this is basically King Key's last stand. We'll see how much you can take from a Psyshock or a Hyper Voice. I hope you have Heal Bell, because that means you only have Hyper Voice, which is kind of great. Because a +2-1 will hurt, but it's not going to matter that much. We're going to see what he's going to go for, though. Honestly, Seismic Toss, he could Wish, which would be kind of bad. Which would be very bad. This is going to be a bother. If he has Heal Bell, that's great, because then he's going to have only Hyper Voice. But we're going to see if he has Heal Bell or not. I'm going to go for the Seismic Toss here. But how much is that going to do? He's max special attack, and he's paralyzed. Okay, that gives us one more turn. I just have to whittle this thing down, and hopefully that he doesn't Wish. Because honestly, I can't deal with anything. Because a max special attack... Oh, that's Choice Specs. What am I thinking? Well, either way, a Hyper Voice... That's bad. I have to stay in here. I have to stay in here and whittle this thing down. I bet he's going to try to Wish or something. And he's going to get paralyzed again! Oh my word. Kinky, how much can you hold on? You're in mythology, you are a golden wall. But in this case, you are a steel wall. How long can you hold on? How long can you hold on, Kinky? I'm going to go for Seismic Toss one more time. He has to go for Wish here. He has to go for Wish, honestly. And he's gonna get paralyzed a third time in a row! Hold on a second, I'm gonna stretch. Oh my word, that's so unlucky. He is gonna get unparalyzed eventually. He's gonna kick off a Wish out here. He's just gonna toss up a Wish. He's gonna ask for Shenron's Wish. He has the 7 Dragon Balls. We're gonna see. And he's gonna Baton Pass. He's not a special attacking Dragonite, is he? That just blew my mind. What would he go into, though? Because I have Victini Lopunny still. What do you... I'm so confused. He just had to get out of there. He just abandoned ship. He got off 2 Calm Minds, but what could he do with that, though? Honestly, I can't see what he could do with that. Could he be special attacking Dragonite? I don't see why he would go into the Weavile. The Nidoking, I could see a little bit. And after that, I'd probably just... Because he could have Wish, though, and then he could switch it in on my Clefable. I'm trying to think of the options, because if he goes in the Nidoking here, that's a problem. I could probably I can't live in Earthquake. I'd probably just switch into Parvati at that point, and then knock off his leftovers on a Sylveon. That's what he'd probably switch into after I switch into Clefable. Oh, what could he switch into, though? This is so... Multigrain, that's the Dragonite. But is he a special attacking Dragonite? I can't say for sure. But then why would he switch into this? He's going to have Flamethrower, that's why. If he... Okay, I'm going to go on the whim and say that's a special attacking. Because he has 1, 2, 3. This thing is special attacker. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. I'm going for Thunder Wave. Going out on a whim. It is a special attacking Dragonite! Oh my word, and look how fast that just ate it up! Oh my word! Kin-Ki! Registeel! Coming through! How did that happen? Holy crap! I'm going for Seismic Toss still. Registeel! Registeel! Pulling through! Please don't have Roost. Please don't have Roost. Nope, he's just gonna go straight for Thunderbolt. I can take a few of those. That... And I get paralyzed as well. I don't have any other switches to this right now. So, I think I have to go... I just have to go Seismic Toss. I can't switch out. This is Kin-Ki's last stand. And he gets paralyzed. He's been getting paralyzed a lot. And I'm not paralyzed once. That's the 4th time he's been paralyzed. Speed control, baby! And one more. One more Seismic Toss will take him out. I can live one more Thunderbolt, I think. I think I can live one more Thunderbolt, and I'll go for the Seismic Toss. I will go for the Seismic Toss here and now. Draco Meteor. That's stab, but it's resisted. I know it's a superpower heavy attack, but we're going to see. We are going to live. Oh, my word. We are going to live. Get off a Seismic Toss. And where's my stylus? And Kin-Ki actually gets a knockout. Kin-Ki actually gets a knockout. Where are you, Dragonite, on this page? We're going to scratch it off. We're going to let Kin-Ki go down, because Kin-Ki did work. Oh, my word. That was a +2. 2 + 2 Thunderbolts. 2 + 2 Thunderbolts that had just survived. And then a stab Draco Meteor. I don't understand you. I do not understand you, Registeel. I don't understand you. That's just crazy. I'm going to preserve... I have to preserve... I want to preserve Differential here. I'll use this as Death Fodder later on. But I want to preserve the Differential right now. I'm going to go into Parvati. There's no way that he goes for anything. He's going to go for Knockoff. I don't know what that means, though. I don't. The problem is... Should I go for Moonlight? Should I go for Heal Bell? There's no point in going for Heal Bell. I'm going to go for Moonlight to see what he has. He's going to go... He's going to do it. He's going to go into Nidoking here. No, he's not. Clefable. 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 Are you kidding me, Clefable? I don't know about this, man. He's just put in a corner right now. Honestly, he is. I'm just going to go for the Moonblast and knock out the Sylveon. And Clefable gets a knockout. Man, the walls are showing up today! These walls are like Jericho. Like, no, that's the wrong... Let me rephrase that. These walls are like an... I don't know. What's unbreakable? So at this point, do I need this thing? I need this thing for the Weavile. But then honestly, I don't have... Trying to think. I have no reason to not go for Moonblast, honestly. I have no reason. So I'm just going to stay in and go for Moonblast. He is going to go for the Earthquake. Does he not have Poison Stab? I don't know. I'm going to live that. And Clefable. Is Clefable going to pick up another knockout? Clefable's going to pick up another knockout! The walls! Proven their worth! People laughed at me for Registeel. People laughed at me for Registeel. But look at this now. Look at this now. Oh my word. Moonblast, let's go. Moonblast, let's go. Everybody laughed at me for Registeel. But then I survived that. Honestly, that's just crazy. That is just... Oh my word. He's going to have to go for Icicle Crash, honestly. But do I risk it? Do I risk it? Wow, he has no reason to go for Knockoff. There's no point, honestly. If he has Icicle Crash or Ice Punch, we're going to see it right now. He actually went for the Ice Shard. I am so confused right now. I am so confused right now. Does he not... Why would he go for Ice Shard? Is that his only Ice Stab? We're going to pick up a 5-0 victory, though. I just want to say that my Week 1 battles, I've gotten 5-0'd, lost in the Primal Battle League, and then I lost again in the LBA. I'm usually terrible at Week 1s, but somehow I actually managed to pick up a 5-0 win in Week 1. Holy crap. The walls! The walls! People just discrediting me for Registeel, saying, oh, that's a terrible pick, but that was a +2 Thunderbolt. 2 of them! And then it took a Draco Meteor! Registeel! But if you did enjoy Week 1 battle, this Week 1 battle, hit the like button, just crack it, just smash it with a hammer, a steel hammer for Registeel, and subscribe if you want to see more of the GBA. Oh my word, that was... The wall's just proving up. But we ended up on top, because I told you, welcome back to the top. But we are winners, that's how we roll, and next week we play Mike and the Houston Gastros back to the division. This was interdivision, but now we're going to go in the division. So I will see you then, and I hope you had a great time, Rustboro City. I will be back in Duford Town, but that's how I roll with a win. I will see you next time.